Modern boat. Thousands of tons of shrimp. This video will take you on an exciting journey of giant shrimp fishing boats operating on the high seas. China, with a coastline of more than 14,500 km, is one of the leading countries in seafood production. Fishermen catch and harvest millions of tons of shrimp and crabs every year. China's shrimp fishing is rich and diverse, with seas from the north such as Bahai to the south such as the South China Sea and Tonan Bay being important shrimp fishing grounds. In addition, Chinese fishermen use a variety of fishing methods to optimize shrimp production, the majority of which is caught by trawling, which is the most common method. Large fishing vessels are often equipped with GPS, radar, and sonar equipment to locate shrimp schools, helping fishermen to fish more effectively. After being caught, shrimp are stored on the boat in water tanks to keep them fresh. Then, shrimp are transported from fishing ports to processing plants or seafood markets across China. In the shrimp processing process in China, the next step is deheading and peeling, which is considered the key step that determines the final quality of the product. This is an extremely important step, often done right after harvesting, especially in large factories. Professional workers perform this task with great skill and technique. This process requires concentration and specialized skills to ensure that the shrimp after this step still retains its original shape and best quality. Shrimp fishing is an important industry globally, with a production of 34 million tons per year, especially in Asia. In Korea, the industry plays an important role in the maritime economy. Korean fishermen use the bottom trawling method, which involves casting trawl nets along the seabed to harvest shrimp in large quantities in both coastal and offshore waters. In addition, modern fishing vessels are equipped with sonar and GPS technology to locate shrimp populations, optimizing production and reducing time at sea. The southern coast of Korea, especially the waters around Jeju Island, is famous for its rich marine life and shrimp populations. In 2023, Korea's shrimp catch is expected to reach about 50,000 tons. To protect resources, shrimp fishing is prohibited during specific periods to allow shrimp populations to recover and reproduce. Shrimp processing plants to serve domestic consumption and export needs. Korean shrimp is popular in the international market, especially Japan, the United States and Europe. After harvesting, shrimp must be kept in water tanks and continuously supplied with oxygen. Then, remove impurities and dirt remaining on the shrimp. After washing, the shrimp are quickly cooled. The cold water temperature must be below 7 degrees Celsius to ensure that the shrimp always retain their freshness. The shrimp are transferred to the automatic sorting machine. Next, the shrimp are transferred to the steamer. The workers spread the shrimp evenly on the conveyor belt to make full use of the area, and the shrimp are evenly cooked. The steaming temperature is from 90 to 100 degrees Celsius. After steaming, the shrimp's body temperature must be above 72 degrees Celsius. The semi-finished product after steaming is quickly put into cold water at a temperature of less than or equal to 7 degrees Celsius. After cooling, the semi-finished product is transferred to the automatic weighing machine. In all cases, the freezer temperature must be below 40 degrees Celsius, to ensure that the core temperature of the product is below 18 degrees Celsius. The final product will now have a smooth and shiny surface, with an even enamel coating. All products will pass through a metal detector before packaging. Japan, with its long coastline and rich South China Sea, is one of the world's leading shrimp producers. Japan's shrimp fisheries stretch from the Sea of Okhotsk in the north through the Sea of Japan to the Pacific Ocean and the East China Sea in the south. Japanese fishermen use a variety of advanced fishing techniques such as trawls and shrimp traps to harvest millions of tons of shrimp each year. Modern trawls are designed to minimize bycatch of other seafood, while GPS and radar systems help locate shrimp schools effectively. In the northern part of the Sea of Japan, trawling nets yield up to 50,000 tons of lobsters per year. In the south, trapping nets yield an average of 200,000 tons of lobsters per year. After being caught, shrimp are stored on board in an advanced refrigeration system to ensure freshness and quality. Shrimp are classified and put into cold storage to maintain the quality of shrimp products. After being caught, it will be distributed to wholesale markets, supermarkets, restaurants and retail establishments throughout Japan, as well as exported to China. While the demand for shrimp consumption is constantly increasing, the global aquaculture industry, including Taiwan, is also facing major environmental challenges, including diseases and high mortality rates due to climate change. Located in the subtropical region, Taiwan's climate fluctuates throughout the 4 seasons. That's why in Taiwan, people create shrimp farms when they reach maturity. People will use nets and fishing tools. Here, people will fish day and night. Lights are the light to attract shrimp to catch manually from the river. After that, hundreds of tons of shrimp will be carefully selected. Then they continue to be released into large tanks and then transported to wholesale markets. The key shrimp farming region in India, Andhra Pradesh, cannot be ignored. Here, shrimp will become the most important export item with a turnover of $3.9 billion USD. The process of harvesting shrimp often uses many different methods such as netting or using shrimp traps. After harvesting, Indians put them in ice baskets to preserve the shrimp fresh. Finally, people transport them to processing plants. A Naga Hanuman fishing facility in Vizag, India. At the 1500 worker plant, the shrimp heads are first removed and the headless shrimp are put into a washer to remove dirt and impurities. The shrimp are soaked in a mixture of sodium tripolyphosphate and salt for 30–45 minutes to improve appearance, texture, taste, and freshness. After inspection, the shrimp are put into an IQF process and held at 48°C for 7 minutes. A glaze is applied to the shrimp and it freezes. The frozen shrimp are weighed, packed, and sealed in poly bags, then checked for metal impurities using a metal detector and stored at 20°C. Finally ready for export. In addition, GVR, a major exporter of frozen seafood products, is based in Kunda Prakasham district, Andhra Pradesh, with a built-up area of 12 acres. This modern plant specializes in food technology and maintains a strict export quality management system. The company serves international customers in the United States, European Union, Australia, Japan, and Canada. The shrimp processing process begins with the procurement of fresh raw materials from suppliers, maintaining freshness through temperature control. The shrimps are washed, deheaded and deveined, and then graded according to customer requirements. The frozen shrimps are processed through conveyors and glazed to ensure uniformity. The finished products are packaged and checked with metal detectors to ensure no impurities. Finally, the product is stored at 20°C and exports 3 different types of shrimp: freshwater prawn, giant freshwater prawn and tiger prawn, to the United States, Europe, Japan and Canada. GVR has manufacturing units in Andhra Pradesh and provides services in major cities in India such as Chennai, Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Bangalore and Hyderabad. The company offers a wide range of value-added seafood products based on customer requirements, always ensuring quality and meeting customer needs in the best possible way. Lobsters are found in the Northwest Atlantic Ocean. They are most common in coastal areas from Maine to New Jersey. Every day, brave fishermen haul in 250 to 300 cages filled with hope, bringing in huge hauls of 800 or 900 pounds of lobsters. Over the past 100 years, the lobster fishery has undergone changes in handling equipment, regulations, and fishing methods. Lobster nets are specially designed with iron or wood wire, forming elaborate cages. Lobsters are easily attracted to the bait and enter the cages, but have difficulty escaping. The nets are placed on the seabed at 6 to 90 feet depth. They usually leave the nets in the water for 2 to 3 days, then return to pull them up. After 2 to 3 days of waiting, the fishermen return, hoping for a bumper harvest. They use a special hook to lift the nets off the seabed, beginning the exciting journey of harvesting. The net rope is then pulled onto the boat and connected to a hydraulic net puller, a system structured like a pulley that automatically pulls the net from the seabed to the boat. These operations are repeated until the end of the lobstering season. After a few days, the nets are pulled up onto the boat, the lobsters are then sorted, and any lobsters under 3.1/4 inches or over 5 inches in length are released back into the ocean. They also follow measures to protect egg-bearing females. This method of lobster fishing is managed to ensure the sustainability of lobster populations. Do you know where these creatures come from? Crayfish are found in all the southern states of the United States in warm waters during the warm weather season. Realizing that this species is profitable, has good reproductive capacity and is easy to adapt to its habitat, people have raised crayfish on farms for consumption and processing. The harvest of crayfish from pond farms provides a significant number of jobs for Louisiana residents. The Atchafalaya Basin is world famous for producing billions of crayfish each year. Currently, China is the largest consumer of red lobster. From a species that was once hated and destroyed, this species has become a favorite dish of hundreds of millions of people around the world.
You better grab that tambourine, bring the bass, we might be wicked.
Many farms have earned a huge profit of up to hundreds of millions of dollars when raising this type of shrimp. It is known that there are about 1,200 shrimp farms operating, providing up to 90% of the shrimp source in the U.S. in this state. Shrimp harvesting is the final step in the shrimp farming process and is also the moment that farmers look forward to the most. The harvested shrimp can be sold directly to the processing plant to prepare for the domestic market or sold to the international market. First, as usual, they will be washed to remove any remaining dirt on the body of the red lobster. Then, they will be passed through hot water in the heating area for easy peeling. Here, the workers show their professionalism by carefully peeling the shrimp by hand to avoid tearing the fresh shrimp. Finally, they are packaged and preserved for delivery to consumers. In addition to creating delicious fresh shrimp dishes, they can also prepare and eat them directly by washing and processing them with spices.